The last time I had to guess that someone else was getting wet. Yes, yeah. Hi, what's up, guys? It's your man Vector the Viper, aka VEC, and I'm about to break down the lyrics to my hit single, License. I'm a commandant of my own platoon. Leave me out of your room. You look familiar because I know cartoon. We're in an era where it's evident that most people don't want to take charge, and I'm guilty too sometimes. But then, who is going to lead your platoon? Say your platoon here be your train of thought or your belief system. Basically, most people would rather give excuses than take charge. So you have to take charge of your platoon. Leave me out of your room. You look familiar because I know cartoon. And I'm like, so leave me out of your room. You look familiar because I know cartoons. Because most people are jokes. They'd rather just. This was in Unilag studying philosophy. I came across a lot of thought patterns, and one of them would be, it's not just enough to point what is wrong, because he who can spot what is wrong knows what is right. That is why they know this is wrong. So after pointing what is wrong, what then is right? But like, it's a drum. It's how I beat it that it sounds. So if I tap it gently, shout out to the ladies. If I tap it gently, it's a gentle sound. If I hit it hard, it's a louder sound. So you can't whisper and sorosoke. Oshamo, ondun, like you already know, it's delicious. Yeah. I'm still shining in my rain. I'm still smiling in my pain. My drive is a 10 over 10. There's no need to ask for the license. I do not need to validate to you how strong a person I am before I assert dominance as a strong person. I don't need Western validation. Fortunately or unfortunately, we were raised in English a lot, so we're here now. So if I tell you it's a 10 over 10, believe me, it's a 10 over 10. So no need to ask for the license. I don't need anybody's validation. Whether now, whether yesterday, whether tomorrow. And nobody needs anybody's evaluation either, or validation. When you hear, don't worry, be happy, get many, many things with the old man down. Nah, hurry, trust me, daddy, go tell the wolf I'll come and dance. Like, that's my personal life. I can speak eloquently. I can think critically. But I'm a barrack boy. I was born on Lagos Island. Island maternity. I grew up in McCarthy Barracks, on McCarthy Street. Growing up in the barracks, so I would produce in the house on the personal computer, yes. So my dad bought us a PC, and I was the only guy that was using it the most. As a matter of fact, I colonized the computer because I was the inquisitive guy. I was like, okay, softwares, Play Duke Nukem, all these other games. But then again, I was interested in Fruity Loops, and every time I was producing my own music. Why this record? When we had the protest and all, I couldn't find anything funny anymore. Hey, you have a great smile. I didn't smile all through that period because I was like, what's funny? License had to come because nobody wanted validation to stand up against the killing of the youth sporadically and stupidly. Nobody needed validation for that. Why should any other person need validation? So the music just came in perfect for the emotions that followed after my experience. I believe myself that I won't deny the sun on my face, the sun on my face from a true blue sky, cloud move about in a few sight. What that means is, well, it's obvious. So it's about self-belief. So it's believing in yourself naturally. Knowing in my heart that I too do cry when the stress has been stressing. I mean, before it was a lesson. Most people go through tough times thinking it will last. No matter how much you say that, we never remind ourselves that there are two sides to you. There's the you going through it, and there's you experiencing you going through it for reference later. But you see, my pride is too much, sub of any person. If God has given you all you need, I mean, this, if you permit me to be religious here, if that is the truth, that God is enough, which one be say you can't worship man because man won't help you, whereas the man helping you, now God doing still. So why am I fucking with you when I can kiss God's ass? Right? Because guess what? He can do way more than you can. My name is Vector, and I just broke down the lyrics to my hit single, License. Make sure you subscribe, share with friends, and yeah, bless up.